Hello. Hey. So, I wanted to arrive at the promised land that fame offered in exchange for hard work, dedication, and perseverance. But my story begins at an ending. I had just gotten voted off So You Think You Can Dance in Vegas, and later on that evening, I'm slated to perform at one of the largest theaters in Houston, the Wortham Center. A week after that, I'll be flown out to Los Angeles for what's known as the biggest freestyle dance event in all of LA. Freestyle session. I mean, the years proliferated with shows and bookings and all sorts of neat things, but for some reason, I'd become discontent with my lot. But why? I mean, I had everything I ever wanted, but something was missing. It was my perspective on what I thought I needed in order to be successful. And in order for you to understand my scope into fame, I first must give you a brief snippet of what I've gone through to get me here in front of you beautiful people. I am Jarell Rochelle, and this is my journey into figuring out why purpose will always supersede fame and the 3 valuable lessons I learned from being, well, almost famous. So I want to do a quick survey for everybody out here. Okay, how many of you in this audience have either wanted to be famous or have tracked the lives of a musician or an artist, just by show of hands, real quick? Okay, so this is pretty relatable then. All right, sweet. Okay, moving on. So statistics say that where I'm from, which is Alief, Texas, you have 1 of 3 options. 1, you can get someone pregnant, have a child, or 15. You end up living 9 to 5, and you retire by 60. Honorable living. Number 2, you get caught up in the gangbanging lifestyle, and you continue on a vicious cycle until you get killed, overdose, or end up in a federal penitentiary. Or 3, you be someone, and you change the fabric of what it means to come from that area at large. For me, I was determined I was going to be someone. In dance, artistry was my vehicle. My earliest memories of fame were me dancing at school pep rallies as a mascot, getting everyone on their feet. I used to act as an actor in Alief Stage Company, dance battles all around Texas. And I learned very quickly that people will love you because you're a gift without even knowing you. I mean, it's crazy, the flattery, the free stuff. It's a false idolization, of course, but I was young, and to be honest, I didn't understand the implications of what it meant to be famous. I mean, sure, I knew I loved to dance on one hand, but managing everything that came with it, it's really strange. And so I graduate from high school, I'm moving on into college, I'm 21 now, I'm doing a couple of shows, I'm winning awards, momentum's happening, and then my big breaks came. Several nationally syndicated television shows. And now I went from regular to, well, kind of famous. And that time, I'm making anywhere from $60,000 to $80,000 a year. And I know for some in the audience, that's pennies, but think about the term starving artist, you know? I wasn't that. I was just happy. And then after that, I'm getting booked, but there was this question. It was just itching at my soul. Why am I still not satisfied? I mean, I had everything I ever wanted. My peers would comment, but it just wasn't what I expected, and it was the fame part. What you see in fame is not what you get. Fame, largely in part, is merely an illusion from the other side. I was going out into the world asking for the world to validate me, to tell me that I was Jarell Rochelle, and that had value. I was asking outwardly for what others to approve me, for yet what I had not done for myself inwardly. And y'all, when I had this revelation, my obsession with fame had slowly melted away, and I knew in that moment I was gonna have to make a choice. Was it gonna be fame, being on the Wheaties box and smiling and doing stuff I hated? Or was I gonna pick up the much riskier process, purpose? And on that fateful day, I made an intentional decision to share and chase after my purpose, and my life has never been the same since. But I just want to clarify that because I went through this, I feel it would be irresponsible for me to sit up here and not tell you what I learned from this experience. So here are the 3 valuable lessons I learned from being almost famous. Number 1, fame never fixed the broken places in my heart. It only set it on an elevated platform for everyone to see. Look, guys, I know it's easy to believe that if we just accomplish this career goal or knock this off our bucket list, that we would be magically perfect and all of our fears and insecurities and anxieties would go away. But from someone who's had a view from the top, it doesn't. It merely puts you on a stage for everyone to see. You can't hide any longer, and so you're exposed. Number 2, remember how I said what you see is not what you get in fame? Fame, largely in part, is merely an illusion from the other side. We're now in a unique time where producers write plot lines for your favorite reality TV shows and call them real. We can now contour and shape and edit our bodies to look like they came out of a Sports Illustrated magazine and we haven't worked out in 2 years. I mean, for God's sakes, we can now buy followers on social media, and that's just my point. We oftentimes, as a general public, want what famous people have and want to acquire their things when the truth is that they don't even have it. And we don't think about that. Number 3, when you're famous, it's really easy to become objectified. Now, if I said Michael Jordan's name, I'm pretty sure a few of you in this room would be able to tell me some interesting facts. Maybe he's a basketball player. Maybe he's won a lot of championships. Maybe he played for the Chicago Bulls. But if I asked you what his Democratic Party was, you'd probably look at me like I was crazy. Or if I asked, was he a good father or not, you wouldn't know. And that's just my point. We find a way to take famous people and make them one-dimensional beings without realizing that we are 3-dimensional. And so therefore we view them as objects, props for our entertainment and our joy, but not people with feelings and emotions. Now, in closing, telemarketers usually have a call to action when they're selling something. Now, don't worry, I am no telemarketer, I promise. But I would like the city of Greenville to consider this one thing. In the 9 short months that me and my beautiful wife have been here, we've never seen a city with such potential to be the fresh new start that most are in search of. The buy-in lies here, to lay aside selfish ambition, come together and create something that the world has never seen. My idea we're spreading is that fame in of itself means nothing without a divine sense of purpose attached to it. We don't need any more famous people. We need more kind people. We need humble people. We need people that are going to work together for the betterment of their community. If you want to know my part and my role in this, I'll be in the lobby for conversation. Sorry about that. I'll be in the conversation for lobby. I said it again. I'll be in the lobby for conversation. Y'all know what I mean. Y'all following it. Thank you. I appreciate the love, y'all. It's hard to do this, so shout out to everybody. But I'll be in the lobby for conversation. But now I'm going to leave you guys with a piece, and it's expressing what I've been through in my life and how it resonates with the message. And I hope that it is something for you that you can enjoy, not only with your eyes, but with your spirit, that it takes you on the journey of what I've been through as a person. You guys have been such an awesome audience. Thank you. God bless.
This is real life, the only one we get to live. I remember being broken, thinking something's gotta give. This is real life, everything we do is legendary, and we gon' do it till the day we in the cemetery. Real life, it feel like I'm dreaming. Used to feel like I was nothing, now my life has meaning. Said this is real life. God damn, this is real life. Yeah, I've been fiending for this moment. I've been dreaming about this moment. I guess this is how it feel to have everything you ever wanted. Writing these records like a dissertation. Why the fans going crazy from anticipation? Damn, 9 years, that's a lot of patience. And now I'm looking at my idols and feeling adjacent. It's a hell of a long way from back in the basement. Looking at hip-hop, trying to find my placement. I bought my first pair of Jordans at 22. Same year I bought a crib too. Now my face in magazines I used to flip through, and my music on all the sites I used to sift through. Remember meeting Nas for the first time. Shook his hand and he started quoting my lines. Said he a fan, goddamn, this is my time. I'ma get it, I'ma do it till we prime time. Yeah, I told him every single day that I be at it. In the studio, recording like an addict. He said that real hip-hop shit, I had it. Thinking to myself, damn, man, you made Illmatic. This is real life, the only one we get to live. I remember being broken, thinking something's gotta give. This is real life, everything we do is legendary. And we gon' do it till the day we in the cemetery. Real life, it feel like I'm dreaming. Used to feel like I was nothing, now my life has meaning. Said this is real life, god damn, this is real life. I used to wonder what it feel like. I guess we back again with another verse about how much I'm black again. You don't like it, blame God for the packaging. Bringing up my race, don't call me a white rapper then. Damn, they judging me by my skin tone instead of my talent, man, these motherfuckers been wrong. But it's all good, I just thought I'd address it and spell it out for people so they can finally assess it. This is dedicated to anyone with a dream and a realization of what following it means. Breaking the cycle and not following your genes. That perfect moment when your logic intervenes and let you know that everything ain't always what it seems. But if you're really looking, I promise you'll find your dreams. This is everything I ever wanted. Half of y'all won't get it. The other half will probably laugh and wonder how I did it. I just spit it from my mind, one word at a time. Take everything I'm going through and put it in a rhyme. I'd be lying if I said I didn't have a lot of weight upon my shoulders. But this is my therapy as I float this, spilling out my heart. I just hope somebody notice. I've been real from the start and you motherfuckers notice. Once my name elevated, that's when the fame escalated. But on the real, I've grown accustomed to the stares. People watching every move I make like it was theirs. All up in my business and even my personal affairs. Now, I know I talk a lot of game, but I ain't trying to sell you. Cause honestly, I can show you better than I can tell you. And even though there's been moments when everything had fell through, we kept it moving, assuming even the greatest failed too. I swear this business shit is do or die. I never contemplated suicide, I'm too alive. In front of thousands, but I'm talking like it's you and I. And every day fewer find their dreams because fewer try. This is real life, the only one we get to live. I remember being broken, thinking something's gotta give. This is real life, everything we do is legendary. And we gon' do it till the day we in the cemetery. Real life, it feel like I'm dreaming. Used to feel like I was nothing, now my life has meaning. Said this is real life, god damn, this is real life. I used to wonder what it feel like.
Everything I see made me everything I am. Everything I do, I'm a man behind mine. Put your hands in the air, stand behind mine. Everything I see made me everything I am. You're real with me. Stand behind mine. Everything I do, I'm a man behind mine.
Oh, said welcome to forever. Welcome to forever.